It's pajama and relaxing day today. Or a hoodie. So, one of the things that frustrates me about the spiritual community, or this think positive and control your mind concept, control your thoughts, is that that's only one piece of the puzzle, and it doesn't necessarily work anyway. It really is frustrating to me that individuals try to teach other individuals limited beliefs and limited things that are limited to themselves. You really want to find answers, you need to seek them from within yourself. You are the answer. You're the only one that knows you, will ever know you, and can ever please you or give you what you need. You look outside of yourself for others to fill that void, you will be playing the chase game your whole life. It's not going to happen. You cannot be expect another to fill a void within you that they have no idea how to fill. Only you do. That's unrealistic. But the reason for my video today is to talk about this idea of, oh, I have to be positive all the time and I have to control my thoughts. Well, first thing is that's extremely difficult to do. And there are so many thoughts running behind your thoughts in your subconscious mind that you have absolutely no control over. You have no idea that they are running. If you did, you would make completely different choices and you'd be doing some miraculous things. So trying to control just your thoughts is only part of the puzzle, piece of the puzzle. It's kind of like our school system. We teach how to think, do we? Or we teach how to take tests. We are just now delving into the emotional aspect of the human, let alone the physical. We're losing that part as well. True power and having the ability to control self within self and then also your environment is having dominion over all of you. That means your thoughts at a conscious level, an attempt to do a subconscious level, your emotions, and your physical body. See, it is absolutely okay to have negative emotions. If it wasn't okay to have negative emotions, we would never have any negative emotions. What would be the point? We would just all be positive, walking around like we're high all the time. Well, you have to, in this system that is polarized at the moment, there's polarity, there's one or the other, right? So for me, when someone says just control your thoughts or just think positively, I get really frustrated with them because they don't understand that that is not control, that is manipulation. That is a self-limiting belief that is trying to manipulate a process or a being by controlling one aspect of self. Once you learn to control all aspects of yourself, starting with your thoughts, actually it's intention that is the beginning of the process. Intention, thoughts, emotion, and then creation. Those are the levels of manifestation. It starts with intention. The energy is the energy, it just flows. What is your intention with that energy? What label are you going to give it? Well, once you start labeling it, once you start applying a positive or a negative or polarity, then you just added something to a already divine, liquid, clear energy that in its purest state is pure divine love, which is not a love that this earthly plane has ever seen before. But it is okay to have negative emotions and negative reactions. When it doesn't become okay is when you impede on another's free will, when you harm another. Because if you understood true love, divine love, you would understand that you would never want to harm another, because that is harming yourself, because you're part of the system, you're part of the whole. So I would challenge you that when you are trying to control your thoughts, that you don't control shit. That you just let it be and understand that, oh, okay, in this moment, I am feeling this emotion. I am having this thought, and that's okay. And I actually did a video where I talked about some of the thoughts that I was having in the moment, which was wanting to end my life. No one would go on camera and say that they were in a position where they were having thoughts about killing themselves. Oh my God, we have to commit this person. What is wrong with them? Why are they having these thoughts? Well, why is that not okay? Who decided that that was not okay for me to have those thoughts? Where did those thoughts come from? Isn't it my role, my decision, my life, my reality for me to take the time to decide, is that thought good for me? Is that what I choose to think in that moment? Or do I take an observer perspective and go, that's an interesting thought. Why am I thinking that? Where is it coming from? Is it even my thought? Come to find out, it wasn't even my energy or my thoughts, but I took an observer role, a God perspective. Ooh, that one hit. A God perspective as to where I was able to view it as an interesting thought pattern. It didn't happen to be my thought pattern, and then I was able to release it because it wasn't me. That's control. That's power. Is being in the observer point of view. And that is the same with your emotions. When fear or anger or anxiety or depression or love or happiness or joy, when all those emotions come up, yes, I am absolutely thrilled to have any of them. I don't label them good or bad. I just sit with them. I allow them to be what they are. And then when it comes to my reactions, I am extremely in control of how I react to people. I react based on the energy between the two of us, or whatever that energy is. I maintain my space, my energy level. But if an energy is going to come towards me that has ill intentions, I am going to divert my energy and go a different way. That's control and power of thyself. Ooh, a spider. Hello. That's what you get for being outside. So, my whole goal with this video is please don't get sucked into the think positive mentality all the time, because I'll tell you what, think about this. If a teacher is trying to teach you to think positive all the time, ask yourself this. Do you really think they're thinking positive all the time? Or are you only seeing the aspects of themselves that they want you to see, the mask, to show that, oh, I'm positive all the time, but you don't see me when I'm in my room crying or yelling or screaming? That was my ex-husband. He was super, super awesome to everybody, super nice. He was the savior. Behind closed doors, he was a tyrant. He was narcissistic. He was evil. And he was abusive. But nobody saw that part of him. They all thought he was a really nice guy. And at some level, maybe he is, absolutely. But did he show those other parts of himself to other people? Outside? No. The only person that you should be relying on, looking towards, asking for information and help on is you. Sit with you. Feel you. Listen to you. Just sit. If you have thoughts, here's the thing about meditation. Meditation is not being without thought. Yeah, can you get to that level? Absolutely. Have I gotten to that level? Absolutely. But then I hit another level after that, which is now I'm in this pattern, how do I describe this? Now I'm at this point where, yes, I have thought, but they're clear thought, and I'm working. It's not random mind chatter thoughts, like all these things I have to do. I don't get stuck in that realm. And even if I do, I let it be. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. This is what we need to do. Let's process it. Let's write it down. Let's solve it. Let's move on. But I don't get stuck in that. But now I'm at a level when I sit down to meditate, I'm a working meditator. That's what it is, working meditation, where I am processing things not only on this level, but on a bigger level. I am going into the greater mind or minds, and I am solving those belief systems, those thoughts. That's when you get at different levels, bigger levels. So my challenge to you is to sit with you, get to know you, write about you, figure out who the hell you are. Doesn't matter about anyone else out here. This is all tools. Everything outside of you, whether it's other gurus or other people on YouTube or tarot readers or all that, those are just tools. They should be used as tools to validate what you're going through, your manifestations. I watch tarot readings that pop into my feed with individuals I never even heard of. I say, yep, that's exactly what I'm manifesting. Or it's taken me a couple days. Okay, now it's coming into fruition. I don't seek answers. Answers are in me. And then my mirror reflects back to me the answers. That's how it works. That's when you know you're in your power. Don't get sucked into the trap with these people who are telling you to be one way or do something one way. It doesn't work that way. Otherwise, we would all wish we were all in a one system fits all. That doesn't work. Doesn't work because you're unique. You're different. You think differently. You act differently. You feel differently. And yeah, there may be some similarities, but you are the answer. You're the only one that's going to ever know you. Don't ever let anyone try to tell you how to live your life or do things that are against your boundaries or your values. Stay true to you. Find out who you are. That is when you will step into true power, is when you know who you are. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.